All right, Algebra 3, we are going to go into a pretty intense graphing unit, but today we're going to review y equals mx plus b format, so slope-intercept format, where my slope of my line is right here in front of my x, and the y-intercept on my line is right here at the very end. The other thing I'm going to review on the next page is also absolute value. So two new things that we're going to just review a little bit of how to do when I have some absolute value, which makes, of course, this V shape, as well as slope-intercept form, which makes our nice lines. So with this, slope gives me my rise over run. So for here, 1/2 tells me I'm going to go up 1 and to the right 2. That's if I have a positive slope. If my slope were to be negative, so down here I have like a negative down here, and my negative slope should go downwards. And in that case, my slope always tells me to go down and to the right. So down and to the right. Here I'm going up and to the right. So up 1 and the right 2. My starting point, this is my y-intercept. This is where I start on the y-axis. So on my y-axis, I'm going to go to 3, and I'm going to put a nice big dot. Then I'm going to go on my slope, up 1 to the right 2. So I count up 1 to the right 2, and I put a new big dot there. Up 1 and to the right 2, and I put a nice big dot there. If I wanted to go in the other direction, it'd be down 1 and to the left 2. You could also go down and to the left. So down 1 and to the left 2 and put a dot. Down 1 and to the left 2 and put a dot. Either way, so that my line extends all the way across my graph. That is slope-intercept form. If I have this one right here, my y-intercept starts at 5, and I would go up and to the right 5, but up 5 and to the right 3, up and to the right. But again, positive slope, we're going up this way. I don't really have any room. So instead, I'm going to go down and to the left. So I'm going to go down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and to the left 1, 2, 3. That's 5/3. Down 5 to the right 3. That makes my slope. If I have a negative slope, like I pointed over here, my line should be going down to the right. This is a whole number. I'm going to rewrite this slope as -3 over 1. So I'm going down 3 and to the right 1. Again, this 3 is my starting point. That's my y-intercept. I start at 3, and this tells me where to move. Down 3 to the right 1. Down 3 to the right 1. If I wanted to go in the other direction, I could go up and to the left in the opposite direction. Up 3 and to the left 1. And that would make my whole line. Those are my examples. You should be able to do 31 and 32 as well as the last page. We're going to flip over to absolute value. Absolute value, this is vertex form, meaning I need to just find this vertex and make that perfect V shape. My vertex will always have the two numbers from this equation. The only difference with these two numbers is I want to change my sign from this value, and I'm going to keep my sign on this value. Meaning, if I have a -2 here, my vertex is going to have a +2 as the x value. But if I have a -4 here, I'm going to keep that sign and be -4. So change, keep. And I'm going to just plot that point, 2, -4. That's x value 2, y value is -4. We are down here, and we make a perfect V shape for absolute value. Perfect V shape. I'm going to do a couple more. +1, +3. I'm going to change this one to being -1, keep this one to being +3. -1, +3, and then I make that perfect V shape. Over here, same idea, +1, +4. I'm changing this one to be -1, keep this one as a +4. The only difference here, that negative in front makes me actually flip my absolute value upside down. So what it looks like when I plot this at -1, +4, instead of making a normal V shape, I'm going to flip it upside down where it looks like an upside down V shape. So let's do two more like that, where I'm flipping it upside down. If I have x +4 +2, my vertex is a -4, and I keep this one +2, and I plot that point, -4, +2. There's a negative sign in front, so it's flipping my V shape upside down. Over here, -1, +1. I change this sign so it's a +1. I keep this sign so it's also a +1. My vertex is at 1, 1, and I have that negative symbol in front, so it's upside down. My V shape is going downwards. All right, those are all of your examples. You are supposed to finish this task one assignment, the whole second page.